Hello, everyone, and welcome to whatever the fuck this is. I haven't thought of a title yet. Basically, it's a bit of a podcast type thing, and yeah, we're just here. We're gonna talk, and today I've got my host, Mr. JellyGhoul, right here, and I've got the good old homie, Mr. Nathan. Hello, Mr. Nathan. How you doing, brother?
Please. How you call me by my real name, but you call me this good, so
yeah, but that's how he's known online. That's how he's like known online because he does stream and stuff. That's why I called him as
I
that.
see. Okay.
Oh yeah, I do stream like that. Twitch.tv/JellyGhouls.
Your link is already in the description.
Oh, by the way, just it's in the description. No,
It is.
hit that bell. Hit that bell.
Yeah. You see, even though I do YouTube videos, I never ask people to hit the bell.
Subscribe. Hit that bell.
Do subscribe.
You ever heard
care
of
if you
this
hit the
thing
bell or
called
not.
Twitch Prime?
actually, like when someone says like it or dislike it if you want to.
That's what I used to do before.
If you hate this, dislike it.
Yeah,
please.
Sure, please, because that means you don't have to record
Just no
anymore.
mean comment.
That means you don't have to record anymore. Especially with Jelly. Fuck, I hate this bitch.
Man, why am I even here?
Why are you here?
Because
I asked you to. I asked you to.
You did. You asked me to.
I asked you to. I pitched this idea to Jordan, actually, who's supposed to be here, but Mr. Latency Man, whose link is also... Actually, no, I'm not going to put his link in the description. He's not here.
Fuck him.
But, yeah, he is... He'll be joining us in the future, but not today, because he has work and things, and apparently work is a thing that people do. I didn't know that. I don't know. He's been unemployed for a few months.
I mean, I'm able to be alive because of it, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Me too.
That's true. Are you looking to move out soon, Nathan? I'm curious. Are you look because I
Yes.
know you still live at home. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yes. So I am planning to move to I don't know if I should disclose locations or not. But I'm planning to move out.
Town, but no one will know.
Town. I'm moving to Denton. I'm moving to Downton.
You see, here's I think Denton would be a sick place to live. I think Denton would be a sick place.
Denton's nice.
Yes, I'm
Plus,
moving in with
there, so I have a hangout spot.
Yeah, and I don't have to drive you there like a fucking mom taking us into a candy store.
I'm gonna start driving in like a month and a half.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Explanation. Wait,
no, but
actually, I don't know about...
I'm terrified of driving, though, is the thing.
I don't actually know this. Do you guys drive?
Alex does, I don't.
I'm the delivery driver now.
Alex is a...
I drive all the time.
Before the episode started. And I don't drive because I have a little bit of a fear of driving. I have a fear every time I step into a car. I have to like calm myself down. Like every time, like the reason why I'm not always immediately outside the door, Alex, is either A, because I'm doing something, or B, because I'm having to mentally work up myself. It's kind of horrible.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, because when I was working my other job, at a local joint, I won't actually say the name of it because it's a local joint. But when I was working there, on Mother's Day. I saw a man die. I saw his dead body, and his like him slumped against the window, and that was horrifying.
A little bit scarring.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why I don't drive.
Okay.
Also has to do a little bit. Okay, at the beginning it was my laziness. But then when I was actually starting to take steps to do it, I saw that happen, and everything stopped. Everything. And even along that happened, I think, it's the Mother's Day before the pandemic, which is granted still a year before, but even still put everything else on hold.
Yeah, it's 2019.
Everything on hold. Speaking of how is it? How did everybody enjoy their isolation? I know we're kind of out of isolation. I believe everyone here is vaccinated.
Yes, I am vaccinated.
Get your vaccinations, people. I would recommend do that.
Get it.
Alden County is actually
get the microchip. Joey B wants to know your location.
So,
get the fucking microchip in you.
Yeah, get as my friend Jack says, get the Fauci ouchie. I just slapped my microphone casually. All right.
Your new camera.
It's my dad's, but I'm using it because he doesn't work on the weekends. So I got this. I'm using this specifically for this.
Oh, cool.
We're not even doing the question right now.
No. We're just vibing, dude.
I know. I do.
There's a script.
It's no. I have prepared questions.
You prepared a script?
I prepared questions.
Wow.
Questions and a script are two very different things.
I mean, there's going to be some directions. It's going to be like basically
if we go on tangents, it's fine. I don't mind a tangent.
Yes.
Because me and Alex are both heavy podcast people. Alex is a little bit more like you do like a wider range of podcasts, right?
I do.
I do like focus groups. So I watch like Happy Hour, What's Good, Joe Rogan, and occasionally Michelle Obama's because I think her voice is really inspiring.
Oh yes.
But like besides the three I listed first, I don't really listen to any other podcasts, but I really enjoy them, even if Joe Rogan is stupid as shit.
Yeah, I'm a fucking McElroy Brothers simp. So Adventure Zone, Schmanners, My Brother, and Me,
and Night Vale, the Night Vale podcast as well.
Night Vale's good.
Night
Vale's good.
But that's less of a podcast and more of like a narrative. Like it builds. It's more of like a never ending book.
Yeah, it's a story.
Yeah, it's a story that keeps building. It's on a ridiculous pace right now. But that's not the point. So yeah, we're just here to vibe. And yeah, man. So Nathan, you're looking to move out. That's cool. Are you looking to get any roommates or anything, or is it just like are you gonna be vibing solo?
I do have some connections and stuff, and I did actually get connected with some connections. Yeah, yes, siblings. I said siblings. I have multiple siblings. So I have 4 guys I'm moving in with, so it's gonna be a total of 5 people. I already checked out the place. 3 people moving out and stuff, and it looks pretty crazy. It's pretty small.
But it's got to be now.
Like,
rent nowadays, right, is ridiculous.
Yes.
You know, especially because then you got to pay. You're then paying your own car insurance, your own health insurance, right?
Yeah. My parents said that they're gonna help me with some stuff, so there is some.
What are you? Are you 23 now? No, not
21.
You're 20.
Man, dude, come on.
No, you think he's that old?
No, it's because Chris said that he was that age. That's why it threw me off.
Yeah, Chris is 23.
Chris is 23. No, you're 20 or 21. I don't remember.
21. I'm 21.
You're 21 now. Okay,
yes.
Yeah. So rent nowadays, dude, that's ridiculous. Oh no, you can still stay on your parents' health insurance though, right? Until you're like 26 or something.
25, I believe, is the cutoff.
25.
Mm-hmm. Let's just do it still.
I'm really not looking to move out anytime soon. Personally, I was,
and
then
college.
People started coughing on that, and I was I was good.
Oh yeah, and that.
Yeah, we did plan about.
I feel like I don't want to circle back to the vibes, but I feel like it made me more aware of my own habits and what I like.
Oh yeah.
Like I used to not sanitize as often. And then, like, even now I'm fully vaccinated, I still sanitize everywhere I go. I will still wipe my phone and stuff. Like, I still do all that. Like, humans are gross.
They are. I still use Sandy wipes for gas pumps, and I'm vaccinated, so I'm just like, I literally grab a Sandy wipe and grab the gas pump. I just keep it in the back of my car.
But they grab it, but they have an essential oils cleaner that just like they just spray in their hands before and after for some reason. So I assume the gas pump every time we leave the Costco, it just smells nice. But I honestly have no clue. I honestly have no clue.
Kids during COVID.
But here's the thing, though. I also learned because I'm also not a fan of chemical smells, like bleach and that, like Clorox. Bleach is one of the worst.
Bleach is 100% the worst.
Here's the thing, I didn't mind it back when I worked because I had to use it to clean. To the point, like the first 2 weeks, I was dying, but after that, I got used to it. But because none of my family used any chemical, like everyone in my family, aside from my dad, is hypersensitive to chemical smells. So like after I remember, I went and smelled bleach at some place we were at, Alex. I don't know where, somewhere in Dallas. There was like the smell of bleach somewhere. It was I don't remember where this was. It was near Perot, I think is where it was. And
I'm gonna say outside.
No, you go for it.
I'm gonna say this. Like, I feel like this is turning into just you streaming.
Nah,
because you are doing most of the talking.
No, but Alex doesn't do a lot of the talking in general, though.
I'm plugging. I'm here to plug.
Me and Alex are pretty like passive now.
This episode is sponsored by Honey.
Okay,
not actually.
Purely for monetization, this is not sponsored by Honey.
It's not sponsored by Honey.
Sponsored by Honey.
It's not sponsored by Honey. Honey, don't come for us.
You're never gonna see this, but in case you do, don't fucking come for me. It's all him. Blame him.
I'm watching you, Honey.
JellyGhouls.
JellyGhouls. Honey, hit me up. I'm not affiliated yet, but hit me up.
Hit me up. I'm affiliated. Hit me up.
Fuck him.
Hit me up. I guess now that we've crossed the 10-minute threshold, I think it's a good time that now that people are now either invested or they're gonna leave now. I want to talk. Let's talk about them. Nathan, you're a musician.
Yes.
We have all dabbled in music at some point in our lives,
Yes.
willingly or otherwise.
If it be the recorder singing in a different language and
Can you
all
sing
in
in a different
elementary
language?
school. Uh, as long as I can get pronunciations, like
Is Nathan a future K-pop boy band star?
no, no.
Oh,
I mean,
please.
more power to the people who love
New
K-pop.
BTS
But
member.
I'm not a great. I'm not a great.
Vocalist.
No, not a great vocalist. I'm not great at.
Korean.
What? Yes, I'm not great at Korean. Like I only speak like 5 words in Korean. Like I cannot handle
See, I can speak
conversation.
Marathi like pretty well. I'm not fluent, but I know enough to get me in and out of a situation. But I only ever use the same like 20 words. I only because they're the 20 words that sound the most fun. They're not even swear words because
Ooh, okay. I was gonna say.
no, but like one of my favorite things to say in public especially is "lokya genge," which is what will people think. And it's such a fun
You do say
phrase
that
to
a lot.
say.
I always wonder what the fuck that meant, and I never asked you because you say that all the time whenever we're out.
Well, no, like especially I say to Jordan all the time when we're out.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not even like loud. It's always because Jordan, by the way, is the public embarrassment. Just for everybody, Jordan's the public embarrassment.
Sorry,
There's
what
one
does that
time.
word
There's
mean?
one time that 4 of us were out. We had just gone to see Detective Pikachu, and we went to a restaurant. Do you not remember this?
Oh, go. Yes.
And one of our friends was working in said restaurant, and I've never seen him behave more like a 4-year-old in my life. It was astounding. He was like giggly and bouncy. He's not like that. He's very like shelled. You know, what Alex is doing right now is what I imagine Jordan is what I remember when Jordan's playing Overwatch.
Knee1 Gaming.
This is bad for all backs.
Oh, this is horrible.
No, I see. I
could do that too. Fuck you.
Mine's kind of dangerous. I'm on a woody chair on wood floor. Ugh, ow.
You're gonna break something.
Although I personally think if I hadn't sat in your chair, Alex, I would say that Nathan has the most comfy looking chair. It's like one of those ergonomic chairs. Look at that thing. Like look at that. You get a pic of
This
it.
thing. I got a blanket on it too.
Oh my god, nice chair.
You see, it's one of those like really ergonomic. Like, look, it fits the back, but yours is just really really cushiony.
Mine is nice. I like my chair. I can sleep in this chair.
It's okay. Give it like another few months, all the cushioning will flatten out.
This is totally not sponsored by Staples, by the way.
That's where he bought it. It's also
What's
not
with you
sponsored
and sponsoring right now?
but because it's
Like
it's
those
a
folks.
thing. It's a thing.
Yes, I know.
Thing. But yeah,
I do hear
you're
it.
back on topic. You're a guitarist mainly, right?
Yes.
Is this acoustic or electric?
Mostly acoustic. I'm trying to get back into electric. I'm going back for lessons with my same teacher.
Is there a major difference in the two instruments? I don't know anything about string instruments. For being
Yes.
like such a I mean, I know a lot about music, but I don't know anything about string instruments.
Okay, well, an acoustic and an electric. Well, electric, you can do a lot of things with an electric. There's a lot of possibilities. There's a lot of walls you can fill in within a band with an electric. And acoustic is more for there is still a lot of things you can do with an acoustic, but within a band setting, at least for worship, because I help worship at my church, it's mostly just constant rhythms, keeping the drive.
Because is guitar
It's
considered
rhythm
section?
guitar.
Is guitar considered rhythm section?
It can, or you can literally just have a straight up just jing 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 jing, and it'll keep the drive like or like.
That sounds like most of my parts when I was in C2.
Yeah, of course it sounds better because it's like layers and stuff in a band setting. So
right?
yeah, and you're doing chords while someone's doing like I don't know, like a lead line, or you got a bass, right? You got your drums, obviously.
Do you
Bass,
ever want to learn bass guitar? I think bass guitar is probably the coolest type of guitar in my
Bass
opinion.
would be easy to go to when I just learn electric and do notes, individual notes instead of chords.
So is just bass guitar not have like a fretboard or like?
It does.
Okay, it does. Okay.
Yeah, the fretboard is. You know what the fretboard is, right?
Yes, I know what the.
Okay,
Alex doesn't know what the fretboard is.
Yeah, I totally know what a fretboard is because it's Guitar Hero.
Oh, okay. So you already know.
Yeah, I know what it is. Yeah,
Literally
yeah.
just this
It's that, yeah.
neck of the guitar, head, neck, body.
Yeah.
I'm a tuna. And
very cool guitar things.
thank you. And it's just, and you have like pedals and amps, stuff like
So
that, and
it's more stuff to do with sonically.
um, it lets you feel a lot of different roles. It lets you get to a lot of different sounds. And there's also a bunch of tricks you can do with pedals to with sounds and frequencies and stuff like that to get different types of unique sounds. And then finding that to use that in different types of music. So like obviously nowadays we have electronical. I don't know how to say it. Electronic, like you can make music electronically.
Yeah, in a DAW,
with a
in a
computer,
DAW, in a DAW.
Yeah, like
DAW is digital audio workspace or workstation. One of the
Thank
two.
you.
yeah, and those, that's crazy.
Yeah, I have one of those.
More.
I have one of those. I have one called FL Studio. I don't know how to make beats. I just have it.
My teacher is actually getting into all that
I
stuff.
have it. I get tempted for a month. I sat down and I tried. My brain can't work in
It's
a
a
DAW.
lot of things.
It can't.
Yeah.
My brain can't compute. But like, I can do like a full orchestral arrangement on like MuseScore or Sibelius or something. I can't work in a DAW. Whereas like fucking Nylock on the other hand, like have you seen his script? Have you ever watched him make music?
Yeah.
I'm not really familiar, so
His thing
Yeah.
is like
He's like,
he has like this thing here, this thing. It's not organized. It's just
yeah, he just sits in a Discord call and like live streams his FL Studio, and I popped in there once, and I'm like, what the fuck am I looking
It's
at?
crazy, isn't it?
I don't know what's happening.
In
Oh,
one of those streams when he was in the Discord, he made one of the instrumentals to one of the instrumentals on the album.
Yeah.
Yeah, he made that. He made the drill tune. Very cool.
on a different side note, back to the electric. Do you guys? I'm gonna tell you guys something really interesting and really cool to watch on like YouTube. Switch it up.
Cool. I've actually seen our Overwatch coach, Lucky. He sends me people playing electric guitar videos constantly. Like,
Okay. Well, this one is playing electric guitar with the violin bow.
Oh, I've seen that.
No, I've
That's
seen that.
That's
You
guys seen that?
Violin
Yes.
bows, or like bows in general for classical wooden string instruments. Those can be used in way too many applications. It's stupid. It's stupid.
so
Electric
cool.
guitar. I've heard it on bass. I've heard it on. We've heard it in band on vibraphones. Like it's absurd.
Horse gotta love them.
Yes, I love trimming a horse.
Yes. Yeah.
That's my favorite part of the horse.
That's one weird.
Random question here. If you had to, if you think, what's the biggest animal you reckon you could take in a fight with your bare hands?
I'd rather bring a knife or something.
No.
Yeah, me too.
No, that's not an option.
anyhow.
But like you're in a basketball arena. You're in a boxing ring.
Basketball arena. Sorry.
Ball arena.
Shut up.
Yes.
No.
Yes, it's the fucking Toon Squad from fucking Space Jam.
New Space Jam movie, very cool. No, what's the biggest animal you reckon you could take with your bare hands? I think I could take a chicken. I think I could take a chicken.
Dude,
I think I could take a raccoon.
chickens are yikes.
I can fight off raccoon.
I'll take a bunny.
Bunny? Bunnies are pretty docile by nature.
They're
I mean,
pretty.
it's like the bunny from Monty Python.
I mean, thinking it logically. Okay. Sticking to your question, I would say, like, I'm pretty weak.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure you
I
guys
think,
have-
Yeah, that's why I said
think-
raccoon.
I think I'm the strongest here, but also I've also fucked up my left arm, so that's why I went as like. Otherwise, if I have,
Up your body.
You fucked up your left arm before. Oh no.
Oh
I'm
man.
so
What?
sorry, baby. I don't know. I've broken my left arm. twice.
I've done.
Why-
Yeah, you've had the arms. I've had the legs.
Animal. Jeez. I'm always like, always think so long. on
I
these
feel like Nathan
questions.
could take like a Labrador.
Yeah.
A Labrador?
Actually,
go with that.
actually, that might be a bit too big. Maybe a boxer.
Boxer.
I said the
Hmm.
breed, not Mike Tyson. I mean,
Man, I'm not that strong. Like, My dad can take me.
I'm not surprised. Your dad's hench. Your dad's
Yeah.
fucking
I mean,
hench.
I've actually gotten. My dad actually said this. I have gotten actually. I'm actually able to push him away now. So, yay.
That is progress. That is
Yes.
progress.
And when we were little, we just like played around wrestling. Like we'd be on the bed and he would just smack me and I go flying with the pillow.
It was like
Hey, with
Looney
the pillow.
Tunes. Just
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
what
And I just laugh.
what's he doing on the PC, Alex? I see you with the
Oh,
mouse.
Lucky is yelling at me for a VOD review.
For you to give him one, or for him to give you one.
Me to give him one.
You're also supposed to give me one, but we'll worry about that tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, that's tomorrow issue. I promised this one to Lucky like a week ago.
Let's go with Labrador.
Labrador. All right, that's fair enough. So you've done a live gig. You've done a live gig. Obviously, you've done several live gigs because you work for your church. Was that unnerving the first time you did it?
Yes. And looking back, I also did like for the youth group too, so like the younger people. And I did kind of both, but starting from the youth, so less people, younger audience to older audience. And I'll go back and forth.
Do you feel the scrutiny with the older audience, obviously, or do people scrutinize you in church? I don't know if that's a thing that happens.
No, usually I'll get complimented because it's not a huge. I mean, usually you'll get compliment for performance, even if you mess up. Like, here's the thing: if you do anything that you're an expert in or whatever, and someone who isn't an expert in it, they'll congratulate. They'll not congratulate. They'll You said it earlier. They'll compliment you, on stuff, but in your head, you're like,
You're
I
your
messed
own,
up on
you're
this. I
your
messed
own
up on
worst
this,
critic. You're your
dude.
own
Like,
worst
yes,
critic.
pretty much.
100%. Like I remember, like
so-
whenever I release any of my music, I remember even like the second I press that button on DistroKid that goes like done and it sends it out. I'm like, fuck, I should have changed this. Look, I'm counting with my toes. Like,
Yeah, and that's where like I had to tell myself to don't worry about that, just play, and after that, don't worry about that because that's gonna bring your mood down. And I could, and I'm not worshiping God. I'm gonna throw that out there. Yeah, I'm not worshiping. If you're doing something, I'm trying to do this to help the church, not myself. I'm not. That's what volunteer is.
so
That
at
is
the
what
end,
volunteer
so
work is.
do you be like, it's okay, I'm providing. I'm not even. I'm not being paid to do this. I don't feel like I
Yeah,
feel a
so stop.
need to impress or perform. I'm doing this because I want
Yeah.
to.
So if I mess up, that's fine. Just improve on it next time. If you still mess up, that's okay. Just keep, working on it.
I
long as
wish
you're
I
trying.
wish I
Feel
had
that
that
pressure.
mentality. I can't. I get stuck in my own failure.
I mean, I have to beat it into me every time I want to change something about myself. I have to repeatedly say it in my head. Like, for instance, at my work with kids,
You do? Do you still do Alphabest? Is that what you do?
I'm about to move, so I'm gonna quit.
Okay.
And get a job over there.
Kids are. I mean, I've worked with kids, but obviously without getting
Yeah.
paid. But kids are a
Oh man.
nightmare. Well,
Yeah.
I did as an internship. I worked with middle schoolers. I was their
Okay.
student teacher.
Middle schoolers.
Yeah.
Elementary schoolers for me, so I get
I don't know
some
if
of
that's
these
easy.
sweet
I feel like
ones.
that'd be way harder because they aren't exactly coherent.
It's interesting. It counts on what age group.
What was that
and
face?
the kids too. Talk about Alex's face.
Yeah, because when I said that
I see it.
elementary schools aren't exactly coherent. Elementary school here in Texas is kindergarten to 5th grade.
No, it was more of a no shit face. It was like, yeah, no shit, no shit there, more
okay.
coherent.
Well, no, some kids are pretty coherent. Like
Some
Yes.
are. That's true.
I'd argue people that we knew, like I'll say their first names, but like people like Chance and Shrey and Jet, they were pretty coherent at that
Yeah.
age. But they're also
Yeah.
big brain. They're also big.
They're fucking massive.
Just swelling. They are mega mind. Wait. Why did we Photoshop one of them on a mega mind at some point?
Oh, dude, that's another thing for a midnight Photoshop session. I'll
Do you
do it.
ever? Okay, actually, for you, do you ever like? Because you've done almost all my covers for everything, aside from like maybe 3 things.
Mhm.
Have you? Do you like ever like go back and look at it and go, I wish I changed this. I wish I changed this. I
Oh
wish I
yeah,
changed
all the
this."
time, all the fucking time.
which one-
My
which
only,
ones?
my
Which-
only masterpiece, the one that I will never change for the life of me, is the fucking Weird with a Purpose one.
Which, if you guys
That
aren't
one's
aware
perfect.
of what Weird with a Purpose is, let me go to my
That's
email and pull it up.
my
and bring it
magnum
on.
opus.
You emailed
I
it to
have
me a while
never
back.
made anything better in my entire life than Weird with a Purpose.
Let me fucking.
I was doing that. Watch my laptop
Man,
camera make my arms look awesome.
oh my god, you have like 37 arms.
I don't have. Oh damn! I don't have the image anymore.
I don't know what that's
You
gonna
don't
look
have
like to you guys,
I
but
don't
to
have the.
me,
You know, I
it
can pull it. I
looks
can pull it through
so,
Spotify. But I can pull it through Spotify.
so much
Okay.
motion blur.
Yeah.
Okay, so for those of you that aren't aware of what the masterpiece is, if you look, let me turn on.
Look at Alex
If you
go.
guys look over here, over here.
Over
This right
I'm looking
here.
over there.
I'm looking
you guys
at it,
can't
dude.
see it. You guys can't see it.
It looks awesome. Here, Nathan, I'll
But-
send it to you.
Here it is. This is the image. I'll also go ahead and put it on our Discord DMs anyway, just in case. But yeah, that
Are you
is.
sending it to Nathan, or you want me to send it to Nathan?
You send it to Nathan. You send it to Nathan. Go
Okay.
through. But yeah,
I looked at-
it was the reason that's your magnum opus is because I said I don't care what you do. You have full creative liberty. I just gave you a time frame.
Mm-hmm. And it honestly is the best thing I've ever made.
So wait, how many layers was that?
Oh, well, okay. I obviously I'm not like a psychopath, and I combine my layers.
Well, obviously you combine layer, but how many? Okay, there's like what, like 13 images or something like in total.
Oh, that's a lot. I don't remember.
There's a lot. I can distinctly picture like 13.
Hold on, let me count. Let me go.
The scariest part of this is the man at the bottom.
Oh yeah. So the dude with the tin hat is who you should be worried about. The dude at the bottom right corner, just above the fire, I think you see the top part of his face. It's a Florida man who hit his wife with a burrito, and got an assault charge for it. So there's one.
If you guys want to check out
3,
weird shit from Florida, by the way, reddit.com/r/FloridaMan.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 images.
12 images. Okay, so I was pretty close.
You are.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that
that's
was so. Like, which ones do you wish you did better? Which ones do you wish you did better?
You've
done a saga. You've done
on.
mental observation. You've done OMBB. That's it, right? You haven't done any of the single covers.
Let me go to Spotify.
Spotify. Ha!
You haven't done any of my
Spotify.
single covers, have you? Or maybe you have, and I'm stupid.
Spotify. Spotify.
I wish I actually did something with roulette, or at least like finished most of it. Cause it's mostly done. I just need to like.
Yeah, but I wasn't. I'm glad you didn't send it to me because I didn't want to make that a single anyway. After I finished the rest of the album, because that song is actually one of the shittier ones on that record. And I'll say that with chest. I'll say that with chest. I don't mind dissing my own work. I think my entire like discography of 40 songs, I think I've made like 3 good ones.
I think mental observation is probably my least favorite that I've made.
You see, here's the thing. I've had several people tell me that's one of that one is really cool.
That one was really lazy from me. I feel like I could have done that one way better.
It was lazy, but I literally I said I wanted one thing. I mean, like,
Yeah.
you did what I asked.
I
I
feel
think
like
my
I could have
best
done that with
cover is the
observation.
undercover cover.
Yeah.
Easily, by leaps and bounds. Granted, it cost me $80 to make, but
Yeah,
still.
exactly. Because you paid someone to do it. I'm
Yeah,
here
I
for
pay,
free
yeah, I
shit.
paid my friend. I paid my friend Spyra, who was formerly the lead designer of Obey, as in like Obey Alliance,
Mm-hmm.
the organization. But yeah, no, you've done all my actual projects.
Mm-hmm.
Continue to talk. I'm gonna stare passionately into my tiny eyes.
Everyone's staring into Nathan's eyes.
Some tiny
I
eyes.
am, but here's the
here.
thing, because my
Yeah,
camera
look.
isn't actually where my Discord is. Is to me, I'm looking like to everyone else, I'm looking away. But like,
I'm staring dead-eyed into the camera.
Yes, I kind of have to, other than like looking down, look at you guys. I looked at Shreyas when he was looking at the camera. He was staring at me. Oh,
you see, I didn't
oh,
see
yes.
it. I didn't see it, so I don't
Exactly.
know.
I was staring at the camera.
Yeah, because
Yikes.
my Discord is here, but my camera is here, so that doesn't make sense when I
Yeah.
does it?
My
No.
Discord is right underneath my camera. So
Well, it normally is. That's normally where mine is, but because this being recorded from my perspective, I have to do it from this kind of angle. Otherwise, I'm just looking to the side the entire time, then my neck would hurt, and I'd rather not do that. Personally,
that's why I just move my
I
chair.
mean, it's pretty good, you know.
I mean, yeah, I could do this, but I also the goal is I don't.
And
the
wait,
reason
Alex.
I have the camera like this because I don't want this glowing and absorbing. Because here's the thing with the other camera, whatever, it kind of made it worse and it made the lighting really annoying. So I'm glad it's like kind of out of the way.
Wait, guys. Okay, go back to your normal position. I'm gonna make you guys do something. Go to your normal position. All right, staring at that. All right. This is streamer content creator mode. Now turn and look at the camera. All right, now you guys are talking to me. I like this.
Yeah.
Hi. I know that you guys.
I have no idea what I'm staring straight down the lens.
Yeah, that's me.
I am not looking
Yeah,
anywhere near but the lens. I have
This
no
I
idea.
can sit like this the rest of the time. This is fine.
You can even see
I
my
usually
eyes
sit like this.
when I move to the preview on OBS. You can see my eyes move. Like
Okay,
in
I'm
the
still like
lens
this.
on OBS. In the lens on OBS.
Like this.
Nah, I'm going back to over here.
Yeah.
Go-
Great.
I talk-
Thanks, guys, for working with me.
Yeah.
Good teamwork.
Yes.
Just like the old days. Just like
Are
the
you
old
tired,
days.
man, Alex? Is that why you got the Dr. Pepper, or are you just thirsty?
Oh, I am so tired.
Well, how long
It's an
was the shift?
11-hour shift.
Fucking hell. You getting paid though?
Oh yeah, I got $120 in tips again. I'm fucking
job,
chilling.
dude.
I feel like delivery drivers. I feel like get a lot of tips. I always tip delivery drivers.
It depends.
Kids.
Really?
It depends. I will.
If you
I either
if
get
you go
between-
to a bougie area, do you get more tips?
No, fuck no.
I feel the same. I either think in a bougie area it's less consistent. You either get like
There-
bigger tips or nothing.
There is a gated community which I live next to. It's so rich they have manned guards. It's like
this Shattuck
wow.
Creek? Is this Shattuck Creek?
no, it's not Shadow Creek. It's like they have manned. It's over there by Centennial. They have manned guards and they
Oh, no, I know
have
what you're talking
fucking.
about. Yeah.
They have like cop cars driving around in there and all this shit. And I drive through and I have to like go to the security guy and be like, yeah, let me into your place so I can drive up to the person. $1 tip. It's not worth it. It's
Yeah,
not worth driving over there.
It's, I feel like if it's through a credit card, it's always more. Like if the credit or debit, it's always more.
More
Because
tips?
People, yeah, because I feel like people are too lazy to click custom and type out.
Yeah.
So they just click 10%.
No, you're actually wrong about that.
Really?
What is lazier is me handing them a piece of paper that says it'll be $16 today, and they're like, oh, "Fucking here's 20.
20.
I don't want change. Take the rest as tip." Because they're too lazy to wait for me to get change.
That's the same thing. I take that. That's a dumb.
Yeah, exactly.
That's dumb.
Yes.
free money.
But
That's
he's
why
talking
every
about
time I get
laziness too, so.
It's like
Yeah,
I've done
exactly.
that so many times. I've done that so many times.
every time I get a cash order, I'm like, I'm getting a tip. I can guarantee it.
You want to know because no one ever goes up with like exact change unless they're like older, because older people just tend to carry change. I don't know why that's a thing. Older people just carry change.
Yeah, I mean, I do it too. I do it if I'm in a drive-through.
I've got a 10-pound jar of change over there, but I don't carry it around. Why is my camera blurry? Focus.
Yeah,
there we go.
I just keep all my change in my cup holder. So if I'm like in a drive-through and I'm like, I have time to reach in here and grab
Wait,
like the exact
hold on,
change.
Hold on.
It's just you and me, Nathan.
So,
So welcome to the
I'm over
podcast.
this channel.
Welcome to the podcast starts now.
Would you like to put this change in your car?
welcome to the Asian channel.
Yeah, sure. I'll take it.
This is mostly quarters, by the way. There's a lot of money
Okay,
in
I'll
here.
take it.
No,
I'll take it.
I'm not giving
Give it to me.
I'm not giving this to you.
Give it to me now.
No. I was gonna say come here, but please don't.
I will.
My mom's not in town. Please don't.
I
You
will.
guys know that? Do you guys know the those protein jugs? I don't know what it even called. It's like just big.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah,
all
yeah.
protein.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Like the gallon thing, like the protein powder, like the whey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my dad had one of those, and it's empty, obviously, but he doesn't do this anymore. But he would put all of his change in there, so it was actually filled up all the way to the top with coins. And I think I don't know how much we went to like Walmart.
A lot of money, right? That's at least like $30, $40
I don't remember.
at least.
I don't remember how much it was.
If it's filled, and like at least a third of that is quarters, you're making like I think you're making triple digits there.
I'm pretty sure it's more than a gallon though. Like the thing was,
Yeah, so it's like one of those big things of like
it might have been like a
because
gallon.
I
And a half.
they're not probably measured in normal units, right? Like those big
Yeah.
weigh things that you get at like a GMC store or whatever the fuck.
yeah, there's massive.
I don't get.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I don't understand the people that order like 4 of those online.
I
4
mean,
of those
look,
is enough. 4
you
of those
gotta
is
get them
enough
from
for, like,
Infowars.com.
The only reason I know about those is because of John Oliver.
I love those.
Oh,
Love that he sells
God.
those. Why does
have you heard of like the caveman, like the bone, the chocolate flavored drink with the bone broth?
that man's so fucking
For
dumb?
reference, Nathan, Alex Jones, the dude that does Infowars, he has his own brand known as Infowars Life, and one of those things is known as Caveman, which is a chocolate drink with chicken collagen, which is otherwise known as chicken skeletons.
Yes. You did not pronounce it that way, and I can't put it in my head
Is it
either.
not collagen?
Well, it is close to that, but the pronunciation's a bit off, I think.
That's how it's spelled.
Cartilage.
That's how it's spelled.
Hold on,
Alex said
I
it a
can't
bit closer.
believe-
I'm
I
not getting
can't
in my head
believe
either.
I'm going to Infowars.com right now.
Are you on incognito?
No.
Don't want the government to see you're on.
Wait, why is
Infowars?
this? Why is Infowars such a better designed site than NBC?
Wait, is it really? I've never been on it.
It looks better.
It looks better. Fucking live stream it. Pull it up.
I mean. Like honestly, it's not a bad like layout. Like I see this as a legitimate source if there wasn't the logo that says Infowars on it.
Let's see this.
Man, look at it. It's like kind of nicely
Yo,
designed.
what the hell?
Like what?
No,
That
this isn't the right site. It's Infowars Live. I think it's Infowars Life. Oh yeah, no, there it is. Infowars Store. Yeah.
Man, look at him.
Yeah,
scanning
Infowars
it.
Life. That's the
Now
one.
look at him.
Man,
Where is the caveman one?
more love and gaze than mine. Okay, no.
Super male vitality.
Yeah, super male and female vitality. But is there a search bar? Just type in caveman.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. Search the entire store. Exactly what I needed.
Star Wars.
Oh,
Did he take it off the website?
oh, he must have taken it down.
Oh,
This
damn.
This
the
is some
chicken-
fake news. This is some.
Oh,
fake
there's the gallon
news.
jugs right there. The ultimate female force. That one.
Which
Those
one?
things on the wellness category. You see
Oh
those?
yeah, yeah.
Who buys this shit, man?
I don't know.
I mean, it's out there, so somebody.
I know. Here's the thing, though. Someone that used to work there said it's like QVC for conspiracy. Like he can do a drop and it sells out in like a day.
It's weird.
Like I didn't think he was that popular. I'm not
Now
gonna
I'm
lie.
just looking around.
Okay,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I don't know if I want that purely because I don't want this to be recommended
What
to the
the
right wings.
fuck is happening?
Yeah. Sorry, can you say that word again? The bone thing.
Collagen.
Okay, yeah, you did pronounce it right. Sorry, I was thinking something weird. It is pronounced that
You're
way.
good, man. So
I've got to
sorry
get
if
off
the
of this
cam-
website.
Yeah, get off. Make sure you're
Weird.
streaming it. Too.
I've got to get off it. Yeah.
All those everyone for the sorry for the cameras being glitchy. OBS is being stinky, basically. So if it ever glitches out, whenever there's a new camera source added to Discord, it gets glitchy. So I have to turn it off and turn it back on again. But yeah, very cool. You look like a cute anime girl.
Shut up, bitch. I know.
That's something we can talk about. Anime. Anime's
We
popping off.
can.
Anime's popping off right now.
Dude, at my work, freaking 4th grade girls are like talking about anime.
Bro, anime is like I feel like it's
What
becoming.
do 4th grade girls watch?
Okay, so or at least the ones that I know,
I
they
feel
talk about another one. I
JoJo,
can't
right?
remember,
I
but
feel like JoJo probably be a pretty popular one.
maybe.
Right?
But
JoJo?
the main ones are Demon Slayer
That doesn't surprise me.
and Hero Academia.
My
So-
Hero
My,
Academia. Yeah, that's it.
I didn't
There's
realize
another
that was still going. Is this still
Anyone?
Yeah,
Ever
it's
seen the movie?
it. Okay, so it's on its 5th season right
I was
now.
gonna say
believe.
because they just wrapped up season 4 not too long ago.
Yeah, they're pumping it out. It's a
Yeah, it's
shonen
like
jump
2
anime.
seasons back, I think, right? That
It's a
the
banger of an
season
anime.
4
It's a banger of an anime.
I
Yeah.
feel like they keep doing summer releases for My Hero. I don't know. I haven't watched
Is it?
that season.
I
2.
haven't watched My Hero since season
Oh, no.
1. I don't watch
Just
a lot
saying?
of anime because I'm not gonna lie, a lot of anime fails to grab me, like plot wise.
So
There's a lot of anime that
okay.
fails to grab me with their plot.
What
Like,
I like about Hero Academia is that it actually usually if the anime series goes on for too long, I usually drop out. But this one, it's actually still holding that momentum. It's still I had towards the first season and second season.
does it still
I
have
don't know
that?
about the third
Does it
season.
still
I've
have like
watched it.
first and second season vibes? I might go back.
Yeah,
I need to go back.
because it's like
That and Attack on Titan. I need
at
to go
least Deku wise, the main character wise, there is like other character developments
But I
too.
do feel
But
like a lot of
wise, there
animes
was
don't
developments for his
know.
powers and his personality and stuff like that.
A lot of animes I feel
And
also
challenges.
have um uh have this issue of just stringing out a narrative. Like you said, like series that go on too long, they string out the narrative so much to the point
One
where
Piece,
you've lost the
Boruto.
narrative. One Piece, DBZ. What's the one you said?
The kids ask
Boruto,
me,
the
Yeah.
now Naruto sequel
all
thing
my kids
that's
ask me,
happening.
Nah, especially like here's the thing though. Like, I want to say, I
Hey,
never
Joe.
enjoyed One Piece. Hot take. Well, I think One Piece is kind of trash.
I actually never watched it, but it never actually grabbed my attention, and I'm not plotting it.
It's not great.
No,
It's not
I
great. But I also didn't watch. I also like when I watched the first season. It was
obviously it's
cool
doing well, though.
because it was like it's been going on for so long. It almost feels like I'm watching. It's almost feel like I'm watching like a grandfather of anime. Like
So
I feel
tell
like
me
whenever
about-
I turn on like Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon or DBZ or something like that, like one of the older animes. I know there's stuff that go back to like the 80s and the 60s and stuff, but I don't like those are not readily
yeah,
available.
Astro Boy.
That's one of the ones
I know, you know.
I've heard of that one.
Yeah,
Because it's one of
Astro
the-
Does
Boy.
it's
anybody
one of
here
the
watch
older ones.
Trigun?
Trigun? Oh, I need to watch Trigun.
No,
It's on my
yeah,
list.
but no.
It is so good.
I
Is it?
haven't. I haven't. Is
I
that,
heard so
is
good.
that
so much
80s?
shit.
Is that 80s?
I think
I want to
it's
say
like
early
80 or
90s.
90s. Yeah,
I want to say early 90s.
Because
I'd say
the
I'd say
first
90s.
I think the first
Definitely.
anime that went like relatively
so
mainstream. One of the animes that went relatively mainstream first, I think, was Dragon Ball, right?
Yeah.
The original Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball and Sailor
Oh my
Moon.
gosh.
95.
Wait, is Dragon Ball an
95 was
anime?
Dragon.
Yes,
Dragon
Ball's an
Ball?
anime.
Yeah.
Because anime is, I'm pretty sure anime is what we call cartoons made in Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
it's
is
still made in
Japanese.
Japan.
It is Japanese.
It's just being
Oh.
distributed and simulcasted so quickly.
Okay.
Yeah. Because
Got it.
DBZ had DBZ is was I feel like a lot slower of a build than something like Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon. I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh was popular, but it was a real like cult of personality around Yu-Gi-Oh. I feel
I guess, yeah.
like if you watched Yu-Gi-Oh, you knew everything about Yu-Gi-Oh.
Trigun's on Hulu. I know what I'm watching this weekend.
Or like, but like
On
as
Hulu?
opposed to like Pokemon,
It's on Hulu.
everybody
Hulu.
knew
I hit that.
Pokemon. Everybody
Dude.
knew Pokemon. Like I'm pretty sure almost everybody from like I'd say age like 17 to like 23, 24.
Yeah, no, Pokemon's
has
gay. I don't know
watched
why
Pokemon.
anyone would like Pokemon. I mean, Pokemon's stupid. I totally did not have this sitting here. And it's just totally not what I keep spare change in whenever I go to work.
I'm the one who doesn't play Pokemon here.
I'm a big Pokemon nerd. I'm a
Yes.
big,
I literally-
big
I just have-
Pokemon nerd.
I just have money in here.
Nice.
I don't carry cash anymore. I stopped carrying cash.
Well, I used to not carry cash until I started getting tips, and like, there's like $400 in this thing, just because of tips.
A rule of thumb for me, I just like to keep around $20 or $50 in my wallet.
Yeah, me too usually, but I
like
need to go
have
to the
10.
bank.
I like to have 10 in spare.
Because sometimes
I
you get in
don't like spending cash
circumstances.
because I've noticed less and less places have started taking cash. So like I used to be an all cash boy. Like I would have like no money in the bank, but I'd have like 200, 300 in the wallet. Like I'd go to school with like 200, 300 in the wallet.
I think you said that before, and I'm like,
Yeah.
dude.
I
Like,
remember you saying that, and I'm like, you're a fucking idiot.
I think I
You're
remember
gonna
hearing
lose your wallet.
Alex saying that you're an idiot too. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember saying that to you outside the band hall. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. You have $200 in your wallet, and I'm here. I'm taking your $200.
I don't
It's
think
like a
I,
whole
I don't think you would be that cruel though. Whereas like
I wouldn't.
No, he was joking.
like
wouldn't,
Jay,
but it was
like
a
Jay-
joke,
like
obviously.
Jay Amar would. I'm not
But he's
gonna-
like
was-
giving you enlightenment that you're an idiot. So
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
100%. I'm actually really glad that like I don't hate Alex because I feel like Alex like checks me. No, I feel like he checks me. So
Okay.
make
I'm
sure
glad
I'm
you
not
don't hate
stupid.
me either.
No, I feel like
Okay.
Alex checks me a lot to make sure. Like Jordan just like me and Jordan just yell at each other and we just riff, and I love the dude. But at the end of the day, we bicker over the smallest things.
Mm-hmm.
Like to this day, I wonder why did me and him sit next to each other at the fucking restaurant?
I don't know. What's wrong with you people?
Because it was.
Yeah, yeah. Shout out to Nathan, who was 100% there.
Where did he go?
I don't know. Somewhere because
I'm
he's
in
not
the
here.
abyss.
Oh no, he's in his closet.
Come out! It's Pride Month. This kid's coming out.
Let's go. Welcome back, Nathan.
Did you see the way he slid into shot?
Oh, go. Oh, back out. It's escaping.
Did you see the way he slid into shot? That was kind of clean. That's what the hardwood floor will do. For fuck's sake.
Oh fuck! God damn it.
Get your ass back in frame. Not your actual ass. Get your face back in frame.
Let's see this from now on. Fucking get.
Fun fact, Alex, that was JellyGhouls' webcam.
Yeah. Aw.
This guy. Okay, here we go. This guy.
We got a story?
He's been with me ever since I was little.
Aw.
I don't
His name
really
is
have
Colton.
anything from like when I lived on an island, so I mean I wasn't like.
I have something, but it's all the way over there, and
Isn't your room tiny as hell?
it is tiny as hell. But there's a lot of stuff in between me and it.
I feel like your room, like the floor, like there's like your floor is not visible because of how much shit's on it. Like how
That's true.
really?
If my room is clean, I can walk 2 steps.
Okay, so my room is organized.
My room's
Clean.
pretty organized.
I mean, I don't have a bunch of stuff, but there's
The
dust
problem is,
everywhere.
right? I want to say the problem because this sounds like such a spoiled thing to say, but I have too much space.
This is my whole room. You aren't missing shit. If I walk
but your
this
room-
way, I
your
bang
room is
into a
so-
door.
Your room is so much more interesting than mine. Like,
Yeah, you guys
I have a
want
lot
to
of
take
shit.
that?
Okay. If you guys on the video, you see this wall by the way, and if you see my streams or my videos on YouTube before, there was nothing else. Like this wall is all of my wall, and the ceiling. Like it's actually the ceiling is a bit more interesting because it's angled, but there's nothing here. Your room is small and compact, but there's personality to it.
Yeah, we got a lot of shit in here.
The only thing I don't think I'd like because you don't have the big boy bed.
I have a full size bed.
It
Does its job.
It does do the job. To be fair, it
Does the job. I have a purple pillow. I've been fucking vibing.
How is it, by the way? He means purple like the company.
It's so good.
Wait, what?
Is it?
Super good. It is too much money to spend on a pillow, but it's good.
But you didn't spend it.
Interesting.
I didn't spend the money, but
You just got it. You just got
I just got it.
You got it.
I got it as a him.
gift. It was a repackaged and regifted. I still
Nathan, in case you're curious,
I have a
it's
question.
$120 pillow.
My pillow
Yeah.
looks really basic, but it's
Yeah.
actually really nice. Mine was like $100. So yeah, it's one of those like it's called I think it's called a Kingston, which is the same brand as my bed. It's really
Keith's gonna
comfy.
bed.
Yeah, I got like a super cheap bed on Black Friday. That was the greatest gift ever.
I'm probably gonna end up getting a new mic
New
too,
Mike, you thinking like you
just
go
because
you go-
apparently mine cuts out a lot.
it doesn't. It doesn't.
According to Jordan, it does.
Yeah,
Maybe it's just Jordan
Jordan's
being
also on a
homophobic.
headset with a headset mic. And his also
Maybe.
wireless, right? His is like the one with like the Bluetooth thing that he sticks in the side.
Hey, look at Jordan's computer.
Content
Jordan.
maker problems.
Yeah, look at Jordan.
No, to be fair, we haven't been to his place in
Yeah, I don't look at
almost
Jordan.
a year. Actually, it's been over a year at this point. Last time we went was May.
You could have said we were there a week ago, and it would have meant the exact same shit to me.
over. No, I take that back. We were there in March, right? Because this is like like before the pandemic was a big deal because we didn't have to wear masks. Well, no, we wore them, but they weren't like a super like lockdown. Lockdown was not in full swing. This is like this is the week of spring break, I think.
Cool.
Do you not remember this time? I remember this.
No, not at all.
I remember this week very vividly.
Not at all. I remember I worked that week, and then I made a joke to my friend
About
who I was
coronavirus.
working with. Yeah, and we were like, "Man, it'd be so funny if we started like wearing masks and shit." And then a week later, I was wearing a mask. So.
I feel like a lot of people didn't realize the virus.
Oh
was
no, no one took it
serious.
seriously at first.
Yeah,
No one took it seriously.
No, I took it seriously when it got here. When it wasn't here, I wasn't concerned at all. I thought it was like, all right, cool. I felt like it was like the Ebola thing. Like one or two people's gonna get it. After that, we'll be good. And I thought like it'd be only like another continent kind of thing, and we'd be vibing.
Actually, how about this? Let's talk about other COVID things because that's kind of in the past. And and usually when you have a conversation, usually there's always a COVID thing. Like,
but because it's
of
so
COVID.
dominant. It's so dominant.
I know.
In
So,
life. Although it is slightly going. It's actually really nice to be able to like see. Like I can hang out with Alex. I don't have to wear a mask. We're both vaxxed up. Vaxxed up. It was, I don't know. It's nice to be able to like go out in places like. There
was a thing.
Should I say this? I'll say I'm going on a date tomorrow. So, no masks. Very cool. I don't know.
Nice.
It's just well, like the last few ones I've been on, I've like, because I'm super paranoid. I'm super paranoid of like new people, especially like getting like in like relatively close contact. So I legitimately wear like long sleeve or a short sleeve with jacket, long jeans, gloves, big mask. Like I am like legitimately paranoid.
When they get close to you, do you strike a pose like?
Like, keep in mind, this is also before I got the virus in the first place. I should point out.
Fiend.
Thoughts.
Blocked.
Way.
I had the power of God and anime on my side.
Blocked and reported. Okay. No.
Blocked. You know what you can block? You can block non-private connections using ExpressVPN.
Brought to you by ExpressVPN. ExpressVPN.com/Prime sucks ass.
Don't type that link.
ExpressVPN.com/Prime sucks ass.
Don't type that link into Google. You might get a weird search. Just don't put that in your search bar. But getting back relatively on track here, Nathan. How's college been for you? How's college been for you?
Pretty good. Like the first few. That's why I say pretty good. The first few semesters, like it's like about 3 or 2 of them. It was like I was like on board. I was going for it. I was like studying. I was like barely playing games.
I know. And then the virus happened.
Oh yeah, and yes, when the virus hit, I got extremely lazy during and after with my studies. Like, gosh dang. It was nice that my teachers were like. My college teachers I called and they were like pretty like not laid back. They were very
understanding of the situation.
Understanding, thank you. Yeah, very understanding and they did a lot of stuff to try to help me. And others, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you got a good bargain with you being in college whilst it happened. But like, when me and Alex rolled in, teachers were just like, especially that fall 2020 semester. At least for me, I don't know about either of you. My teachers were so incompetent. They were super incompetent. Like all aside from one of my teachers, shout out Dr. Glass, you ever see this? But all my teachers were super incompetent. Like one of my teachers didn't ever teach a class. Like we were supposed to have like Zoom calls and everything. It was an online class, and we were supposed to have Zoom calls stuff. He just said, "Yeah, I'm not doing those. Read the book, take the quizzes, fuck off."
Yeah, that's what happened with my my screenwriting class.
Which I don't know if that's like I know like I can understand why you'd want to do that. You want to keep it virtual, but I mean, if the option is there and Zoom is readily available, you all have it installed on your campus. Why not just do them? If people want to do like his office hours were so weird as well. His office hours were like 8 to 9 a.m.
Here's an example of somebody who did an online class over COVID, but he already knows how to do an online class. Like we never had a Zoom call ever. It was online, and all they did was he had the syllabus up, the assignments were there. He was sending out a reminder every week, and posted office hours. You could email them, but we never actually talked or met face to face in any way.
Yeah,
and like I actually felt like like he was actually involved, even though I never really sent him an email other than like,
I
oh
sent
shoot, I'm
mine
gonna
like
miss this
I
quiz.
think like 12. I got a response back to maybe the 3.
Yeah, I that is the most important thing is knowing
Well,
that your teacher still cares about the
so
class,
you
even
can
though it's personal.
do. I think it's called. Let me confirm this. I haven't used it in a bit, but my um classmates and stuff told me to use. Was it my professor?
Oh yeah, no, the thing where you can like
Oh
look up
Wait,
yeah.
my
professors. Yeah,
professor.
yeah. So I
Yeah,
didn't know
wait,
about
my
that until
professor.
after I
I'll do
signed,
that.
until like midway
Mm,
through my first semester, and I
yeah,
found
Mhm.
out about it. And I looked at my one of my math teachers, and he's an Iranian immigrant. He was really funny, but
yeah.
he was a horrid teacher. Good
Okay, so
dude,
yeah.
nice personality, didn't know how to teach. He would
Mm,
just ramble, which I like a good ramble because we got good conversations in, but we never learned
Mhm.
anything. Tests came round, I
okay.
picked up sort of things because they were all relative. But like when final came up, I was lost. Midterm, lost, fam.
Shout out to my boy Kevin who runs a good online class. He's in he's college algebra at Collin College.
That's plain
Alright.
What a
Texas as
man.
well. That's plain
His
old
name's
Texas.
Kevin. No, that's Frisco.
That's Frisco.
That's Frisco. Kevin, shout out. What a G.
I know. I mean, I'm currently on a gap year from college, man. It made me so depressed. Like this little
Me
bit
too.
deep,
I
little bit
mean,
of a deep topic to get into first, but like I'm going there, especially my first semester, having 3/4 of my like 75% of my teachers be that incompetent and not like willing to
that experience.
do much. Some tried but missed the mark, which is fine, I guess.
Yeah,
Like,
because it's a new situation for everyone.
yeah, like if you
And
try and
yeah.
miss the mark, I'd say, but like there have been several times that just nothing was getting done, nothing like, and it wouldn't be like like a one, like sometimes it happened like one time, like the dude I mentioned earlier, Dr. Glass, he did my my social problems class, and quick on the emails, quick on that, but he was the only one that wasn't a hybrid class. He was actually a full 3 days a week in class in the fall, which baffled me. But there were also only 10 of us in the class.
Yeah.
This,
But yeah, no, it was like I guess that might have helped because for him it was pretty normal. So I think he just did
Mhm.
what he did,
Yeah.
just homework moved entirely online, but class itself had the same integral structure, which I think
Mhm.
that's why I had a 98 in that class, but got a C in my English and my other two
Yeah.
classes flunked
I feel
because
like that's a lot. That's a big problem that a lot of teachers had moving from solely in person to solely online. Is a lot of them tried to change too much. You can still do a lot of the same shit that you do in class
yeah,
online.
I realized
You
that
don't have
when
to
I got
take
into
all
my
these
second
extra
when I
steps.
got into my second semester, and I also realized like obviously a lot of professors they have a little bit of a they're older, right? They're older. Their
Mhm.
brains aren't as neurologically malleable as ours are, and that's just how life works. That's just how it works out, right? And at some level, you can't really be mad at the way like you can't be ageist like at the end of the day because if you're going to college you want someone who's experienced, and only way you really get experience in something is by growing older and learning and understanding that, so you can't really be mad
and you know,
at the
it all
transition.
always comes down to who they are as well. Like I would say, like, man, you are so unlucky in that sense of you had, your first introduction to college was that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Um,
it wasn't nice. My second semester was a little bit better, but also I feel
okay,
like I got it really easy because I took 2 music classes which I breezed through,
nice. Yeah.
like which helped me pass the other two, and I did pass all of them. I mean, I got 2 A's and 2 C's, but even still, the ones I got the C's in, I mean, it was just hard to grasp. And I feel like once we start, everything starts trending back towards more normal, I might go back, I might not. I've changed career paths entirely at this point,
That's gonna happen, obviously.
but
I have. I don't really knew what I was gonna do anyways. When I entered college, I was like, something engineering, I guess.
are you still doing
Mhm.
cybersecurity?
Yeah, I'm still having that path.
See, that's
Uh,
really dope because I think
yeah,
that's a job that I feel like is in demand.
It is. It is very
for
much
sure.
in demand, and there's a lot of jobs
Doing
and
it
a
to
bunch
like
of.
a high demand job, I feel like is a big step. Like I feel like I don't know. I feel like doing a high demand job. It's a double edged sword, right? Because you gotta work and do crazy hours because there's not a lot of people to fill said job. But also there's the incentive. There's either a if you go into it and you like doing it, and some people go into high necessity jobs because they're hiring. They just need to live.
And it counts on what you're doing because there's actually a lot of different occupations within cybersecurity.
Yeah.
So
I feel like there's a lot of different branches depending on what you're monitoring, hypothetically, right?
yeah,
That was real southern. That was a real
Uh-huh.
southern.
I guess.
That was like some Amarillo type shit. What the hell?
Oh
I don't
yeah.
know. I was just trying to sound weird.
It succeeded.
Hey, look, Amarillo sounds and smells weird. Dude, my little branch off on Amarillo. My grandfather came into town. He lives in Amarillo. Um, and we were talking about how Amarillo always literally smells like cow shit. Because it just does. That's just the natural smell of it. And his rebuttal was it depends on which way the wind is blowing. If it's blowing from the west, it smells like cow shit.
But
If
if
it's
it's
blowing from the east, it smells fine. And I'm like, there is no shot that every time I'm
there's
there,
a
the wind
breeze,
is
he
blowing
whips out a
west.
compass.
He's tracking when Amarillo does not smell like cow shit.
He's moving like Bear Grylls, man. He's got the compass
Honestly,
out.
I'm like, what are you talking about?
He's there like with the finger up with the spit.
Yeah, he's like just checking.
Oh, that
You're
man.
checking if it's raining that day,
If it's raining that day,
cloudy, or if
If
it
it's
smells.
humid,
everything-
if it's
If the wind is
dry,
blowing.
if there's a tornado, if
over
someone's having
90% humidity, it's gonna smell like cow shit today.
if it's the snowstorm, you're probably fine, but you're gonna be freezing your ass off.
Exactly, it's gonna smell okay.
That's
on
actually something I
the
want to talk about.
side.
The snowstorm. Nathan, were you affected at all by the snowstorm?
Yes,
4 months ago.
very much so.
Well, no, but that's
Very much
I'm
so.
curious, but it's still like
A
obvious.
lot.
It's the first time that it happened here, right? At least in
Yes.
my time being here.
Oh yeah, in a while, yeah. Like,
You guys again?
Like to that scale.
What's
to
up?
That's later.
Okay.
But yeah, that's a crazy storm. It just falls over everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
One of my classes was canceled for 3 weeks because my.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
But your campus was messed up.
my campus was canceled for 3
Your
weeks.
campus
We
was canceled.
didn't have
Mine,
class.
my one of my professors, his roof caved in.
Oh,
Yeah.
So he was like, "All right, listen, you've all gotten straight I'm giving you a pass on everything for 3 weeks. My house's roof doesn't exist."
I say a lot of. I'm not speaking for all teachers, but most teachers, I would have to say, at least at Colin, did things to just like lay back, like to not any pressure on the students. Try to
Yeah,
like,
I'm glad
I'm gonna give you
they-
bonus grade.
yeah.
I'm just gonna give you free A or whatever, stuff
Yeah.
like that. 'Cause that's what my
Like,
teachers did.
like this week you're clear. Like I had that for all my classes that week clear.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like,
They're
I,
just
I
like,
had a
no
whole
one has
midterm. I had a
internet.
whole midterm cleared.
Because of the weeks that we missed, when my test, the final exam was pushed back so much, and our teacher decided, okay, we're just gonna have exam 1, 2, and 3. Like your final exam is just gonna be exam 3. It's not gonna be final exam with everything, because the
Gotcha.
final exam is everything. So they
That's
just did
blessed.
exam
That's
3.
probably that's actually really nice, you know.
It is nice, right?
Because
I had
you
to
don't have to
study
go
all
back
the
and
other.
be like, "Fuck, what is everything I learned?"
Yeah,
Flipping through the notebooks.
But it makes sense. And actually, my family is actually still affected by the winter storm. At least my grandparents are. They're not living, but they sleep at a hotel, but they come and they come to our house during the day, throughout the entire day. The evening, go back at like 7-ish p.m. by the time I get back home. Because reason, the house, the water pipes froze over and blew,
Mhm.
Across
so
the
they
whole
got
house.
in a sense. But
Man.
they had people come and fix those things. So basically, they had to I think it's maybe it has to do with foundation stuff, but mostly pipes.
Could be
Yeah.
because plumbing is forever to work in. Like if you've, I
Yeah,
don't know if you've
it's-
ever watched. I mean, I know Alex is an avid enthusiast, but if you ever watch HGTV specifically shows like Flip or Flop or something, one of those
Flip or
like Reddit
flop.
shows
They
where
get
you see-
into it.
Yeah, like you see the amount of like some of those projects you're on 120 days of work. Like
Yeah, exactly.
it's long.
So specifically, what I was doing over the thing was hanging out in freezing 20, 30 degrees, in the house, chilling by the fireplace, by the gas fireplace that we have. That's what I did
Yeah.
with my dogs. While my dad either helped at the church for people who didn't have heating. People went to our church, the community, and we provided blankets,
That's
heating,
sick. I rate that.
food.
That's cool.
Yeah. Mhm.
I got really lucky, and I still maintain to this day that I am one of the luckiest people with the snowstorm.
Yeah.
I think
So
I've said this before, both of you, to the people watching. I live on a fire station power grid, so all the time,
okay.
like whenever the power grid in Texas had its massive failure, all of it
Yep.
was redirected to emergency services. But you don't put obviously a station doesn't have like you can't put all the power into there. That's too much. You need to spread it out. So some houses have it, and I just happen to be one of the houses. Even if like the houses across from me might not be on that grid, it's just how it ended up being. So I ended up being blessed, but yeah, no, I can imagine it was not nice.
So if I were to sum up my time in a few words, it would be fireplace, guitar, gas stove, like a portable gas stove, because there's like a thing that Koreans have typically just put it right there, cook it right on the spot, and cup noodles. That's what I had.
I really like a cup noodle personally.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of a cup noodle.
Not necessarily cup noodle, but the same thing,
Yeah.
raw
same
noodles,
concept. Yeah.
packaged.
It's the same idea. No,
Yes,
I get it.
that's what I basically did during the outage and storm, and sleeping bag with arms,
Oh, you're sleeping bed with
Really, that's
arms?
sick.
because the reason why is because it's for hunting.
Oh, I'm jealous. I used to be in Boy Scouts, and I could always get jealous whenever someone would show up with the sleeping bag with arms. And I was like,
Be like,
hell
"You
yeah.
lucky fuck."
You're a lucky man.
Yeah, something that. Right.
Okay, so what we talked
Yes.
about? We talked about your live performance. We've talked about your music life. We talked about your upcoming career. What's it, okay? Here's a question. Your sister recently got married, right?
Yes.
Is it weird to have
um,
someone that's a relative, like someone as a relative that's not really your relative? Is that weird?
Um.
Because I have that. My brother recently got married, and I now have a sister-in-law, and that
Well,
is weird.
it feels less weird if the circumstances were you actually spent time with that person
That's true.
before, during, and after the marriage. So when the relationship was serious and they're thinking about marriage, he will specifically reach out to me and my sister to hang out together. Like,
Oh, so he worked on building a bond. So do you?
Yes.
So you like him? You like him? He's
yes, he's a very good guy.
Well, I hope you like him. I'm not trying to start beef. I don't want to like start like someone hearing through the wall being like, you don't like it,
dude. Let me tell you, I'm joking. And I mean, another good thing, at least like thing that helped us was that we were both musicians, so that also helped up conversations.
Oh, okay.
But he is a good guy, and he does have like man, I gotta build a relationship with his family. So
that's some grown man shit. That's
actually
that's
went-
like grown man stuff.
after they married, like about a month later, not a month later. It's like towards the end of the pandemic. We were still wearing masks, but towards the end of the pandemic.
Well, so, I mean, I wouldn't even call it an end. It's still ongoing, but towards the decline, I guess you could say.
Yes, he invited me with my sister, so we all went. So, my sister, my brother-in-law, me, we went canoeing together in the croc-infested swamp of someplace. I forgot. I forgot.
It's fun.
But it's a good time. My sister dropped it
That's
on
really
the farm.
cool. I feel like a lot of people don't have that. I've never said a word to my sister-in-law.
Yeah.
I've never met. Well,
So
granted, because he lives in Princeton, New Jersey.
yeah. And for me, I'm actually
But
very
still.
glad that he did that because I do trust my sister to find a good person because of what her principles are in Christ. So he found himself herself a this a person with the same principles because it's not going to be that class.
The same objective moral standards.
Because it's not going to be any clashing of moral standards or any other
This is
things.
more clashing holds a knife.
Oh yeah, I'm playing with this knife right now. I'm sorry.
As he's talking about his brother-in-law just holding a knife. Yeah,
Yeah.
we went canoeing and yeah, it was fun.
Obviously, it's in its sheath, but
I'm glad because I think
Yeah.
I did put it away anyway because I think weapons are banned on YouTube. So please put that away.
it's
This
not a
part might be
weapon.
cut out of the podcast, and you'll know
It's a
why.
tool.
Yeah, sorry
It's a
about that.
tool.
No, it's
Shreyas.
fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Is it-
Here's the thing. YouTube moderate. Normally, how it works, if it's like a visual thing, if it's not really clearly like hyper defined, they can't ban it, and that which means they have to go through manual, and they'll only watch the first like 20 minutes, and after that they'll give up. So
What are we, like an hour in?
We're yeah, a little bit over an hour in.
Goose.
Little bit over an hour in.
Yeah.
We're about to wrap it. So I'm actually that's really cool that you have
Feels
that dynamic.
yeah, so
with
it
him, though.
feels less awkward because of that. Like it feels like he's been with us for a while, so it doesn't feel weird.
How old is your sister?
And like trust
How old is your
my
sister?
sister. She's around 2 years older than me, so she is 23.
Oh, she's 23 and married already.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
and
I mean, I shouldn't
she
say
is
that. I know a girl
25.
that I had a class with at CTE, and she's 19. She's married.
Oh wow, yeah,
She's also I don't want to generalize or stereotype, but typically, because she's Mormon, Mormons tend to marry at like age 19 to 20 for some fucking reason, and I don't know why.
They want to fuck.
That
Like,
might-
I hate to say it. I hate to bring it up to you,
they might.
but that's a common thing because they just want
They're just use of suppressing
to
hormones.
like, yo, let's go. We got to get this done. Christ can only have it for so long. We got to get going, or whatever Mormons believe. What are they?
Yeah,
I don't know
Mormons
anything
are
about
Christians.
Mormons.
Mormons are Christians.
They're technically a side to Christianity.
They are Christians, right, Nathan?
Let's not jump in that, please, because I would have to say no.
You have to say no.
Actually, okay, fine, yes.
I mean, as long as there's no like discrimination here, just clarifications. Are they? Do they are they? Do they believe in? Is it a monotheist religion?
Yes.
Okay, so
I don't know why we know Spectre.
I can
Why
get
am I
into
asking him?
like there's religion and then there's faith. That's all I'm gonna say.
Gotcha.
Oh,
We'll leave it at that.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say.
All right. Well, we'll get Will on, and we'll get Will to clarify. But he will turn on the camera, so
You won't.
he will.
Okay.
I doubt he even has a camera.
No, he
Because I
does.
can
He does.
into some deep stuff, at least from what I've learned, and some
It's fine.
actual.
It's
Yes,
it is
so
what it is. If
I don't wanna
hey,
do that.
if you're at home and you
If you
want to
don't-
learn,
I'm-
if
I
you
might
want
not
to
say it
learn,
right.
Google it. If you Google
Yeah.
it.
Actually,
No.
Google it. I think it's actually one of the cool. I think that
It
I
is
feel
very
like
interesting to learn
a lot of people take for granted is the ability to learn so much shit. Because of the internet, like the ability to going away from this entirely. Like the ability to learn so much stuff, I think, is people take for granted. Because I feel like I don't know. Do you guys ever just like go on like a tangent where like I really want to learn how to do this? And you facilitate everything through like a YouTube video or a computer, or like you find someone, or like you find an article or like a blog or something that can help you learn to understand it. Like I've spent I think more time on history.com or I because I'm a history nut. I love history. I read about history like so much. I'm a bit of a history nut. It's like it's a bit weird. Just like how you're a nerd about cinematography and cinema history.
And cults. I like learning about cults.
He does. We should do a cult episode. Just
Oh,
you.
dude,
me,
I
Jordan.
will
We should
teach
do
every
a-
motherfucker about
we should
cults.
do a cults episode.
interesting.
I will write a
He
thing about
knows like a
cults.
lot. Like he'll jump. Like he will be in scrims and we'll be like in between maps. and he'll be like, "Hey guys, you want to know something about Heaven's Gate?"
Guys, did you know that
No.
Perth,
No. We'll save it.
Tiendo?
Interesting.
This here's the thing. This is the one thing I'm also worried about doing a podcast. Because I feel like we won't actually talk to each other. We'll just be like, save it for the podcast. That's what I feel like a lot.
Look,
I've been told a lot of group of friends that do podcasts. They do that. They don't talk to each other. They just are like, save it for the
I'm a sponge of cult knowledge. I will.
And if you switch to the right areas, certain bits will come out.
Don't say that. That's not a sentence.
No, but I meant like.
That's not. Don't shush. Shut up. Shut up. Stop speaking.
All right, let's move on to something that we all have a vested interest in. Matthew McConaughey.
What, ending the
No, I'm
podcast?
kidding.
Like common.
The podcast because we're an hour in.
What?
What?
What'd you say, Alex?
Huh?
I said ending the podcast.
No. Wow.
Getting it on agenda now.
No. I want to hit on this is because we all play games together. We all be doing.
From time to time.
Yeah, from time to time.
We have been known to game.
We have been known to game.
Once or twice.
Just as reference, by the way, like we've known each other for like what is it now? 4 years? Oh, the three of us at least. Like me, like us two knowing Nate has been like what 4 years at this point. We met in 2016. Around this time.
I'd say
Yeah, because
so.
it would have been Hype Day, 2016. I would have met you, so it's been 4 years.
It's coming close to 5, ain't it?
Yep. I'm horrible with time. So
I'm also pretty bad with time. All I know is that Alex is over a decade. That's all I know.
Because you guys were seniors when I graduated, and I was in my freshman of my college, and now I'm a sophomore in my college, and you guys are freshmen of that. And then I known you for 3 years throughout high school, so it's 5 years.
yeah, four coming up on 5.
Yeah, 4 coming up on 5. That's ridiculous.
After this summer, it would be 5.
Yeah, when we hit like September. Jesus Christ, man.
Yep, band
That's
nerds.
absurd.
Yeah.
Band
That's
nerds and
absurd.
pop.
It's weird. Like it's weird getting older. It's really weird getting older.
Yeah, it's weird seeing you guys with beards and stuff.
This is because I'm lazy.
I mean, Alex was like
mine. I think mine personally looks better than yours.
Oh yeah, because I don't work on mine at all.
I can't really.
You clean it. You go baby. I like having it because I don't have a chin, so it hides the fact that I don't have a chin, because it's just hair.
Okay.
I know that's my personal take on the beard. I think beards are very cool, personally.
And then I just have this outline, and then a mustache.
I think it's clean, but it's not. It's like
I like it.
It's not like sharp. It's not like sharp, but it's well kept.
You say that, not really. I have thick hair, and so my beard and my mustache is thick hair, so it's really like.
Yeah, no, I get that. No, I get that. If
It's
this wasn't
just
trimmed,
going.
I could put a comb in my beard and just leave it there, and it wouldn't move.
Or just like one long one on my neck,
I
and just
hate
one.
that. I hate
that
that.
one out of place there.
And you've shaved as well, and you've shaved it down, so it shouldn't be that long, but it is anyway.
And another thing, for my dad, I actually have 2 bald spots here, and
I also have 2 bald spots right here.
yeah.
Which
So it's
is
kind of
very
funny.
odd. It's very odd, and I don't know why.
I would say I'm just lazy.
I have
Like,
never noticed them till right now.
It's stupid as hell, isn't it?
I can't unsee it.
Exactly.
Oh,
I
no.
can't see it. Every time I look at a camera, every time I stream, I look at it,
times.
and I always
Yeah.
touch it. I always touch it.
I never noticed it till just now. You could have said nothing in my entire life. I wouldn't.
I was the one that bought it on. So
Yeah,
mine
you
is
talked
actually.
about bald spots, and I kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, I do have a
Yeah,
bald
that's
spot in the back of my head. No, I don't. Imagine if I did.
I wouldn't be surprised.
My hair's not that horrid. I think Nathan has the best hair out of all of us.
Oh, 100%.
It's smooth.
Without a doubt.
I won't
looks
lie.
smooth
From the front, mine looks nice, but from the back, it's a travesty.
So like with this hair, it looks good from like the left and from the forward. From the right though, it kind of looks a bit weird. I think it looks weird from the right.
Well, like if I take off the headset, look at what the fuck is that? What is that?
Oh, you're talking about that. I mean, the rest of the hair looks good, but.
It's just but it's just this. This is irritating.
And then Alex's hair has dried. from the
I
shower.
It has
wear a
dried.
hat all day.
He does wear hats, and it has dried. To
Yeah.
be fair, it has dried. I can't wait to go back to this video and just put it on like times 5 speed and just see it progressively dry.
It will progressively get drier.
I feel like it could be like one of those like satisfying videos, like like those like this is the most satisfying thing you'll ever like compilations on YouTube.
Oh, and then like
Watching hair dry.
I feel like that could make it. Like, you ever watch those? There's some. Weird
I mean, I
stuff
know,
in there, man.
I know the compilations, but like,
Yeah, but do you ever not watch those and go, there's some really unsatisfying stuff in here that people
yeah,
find satisfying.
yeah.
Like whenever like something really satisfying happens and then they reverse it, that grinds my gears. That grinds my gears. Like something like let's say they take a dirty pillow and they vacuum it. I'm like, oh my god, it's complete. And then they reverse the footage. And I'm like, no, why did you do that?
That's such a problem that I can't relate to. That
Really?
I have
you
no
watch
idea.
satisfying videos. So
I love that stuff, man.
I
love that
can't
stuff.
Shoot.
I
I
mean,
mean, like,
some stuff because of YouTubers,
yeah.
as in Quarter Crew. 'Cause I like that. I like the Quarter Crew. It's very great.
Yeah,
I don't know, you
back
guys
to the
know.
original topic of gaming. There's no new games. Games are dry. It's so dry.
Fuck you. There's 100%
Game-
new games.
Is
Guilty Gear Strive comes out in a few days.
What the fuck?
Guilty Gear. Oh,
Guilty Gear Strive. It's a
I actually
fighting
didn't-
game.
I actually didn't know what Guilty Gear was, but the phone game I play has been doing
You said
collaborations
it's
with
called
Guilty Gear.
Guilty Gear Strive
Strive.
is the new game that's coming
Guilty
out.
Gear Strive. What the?
It's an
Guilty
anime
Gear-
fighting game, and it looks dope as fuck.
I
And
haven't
I
really-
love Guilty Gear.
I actually didn't know what Guilty Gear was until, well, I still kind of don't know really, but the phone game that I play does a collaboration with them here and there. So
Arc System
like-
Works.
Oh, Arc System Works is dope as fuck.
Is that they're the
Shout out to Arc
developer
System Works.
and the publisher. I mean, okay, but I mean like they're like I meant like, but this game won't be like I meant like a game that's like culturally relevant. Like a
Again,
6.
fuck you. Final Fantasy VII Ingrades coming out on June 10th.
I still think that's really really niche though. Final Fantasy. I still think
And
it's really
Final
niche.
Fantasy 16 is coming out.
Well, that's coming out. That's
I
coming
knew
out.
about
Lord
that.
knows when.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
we've all known about that release anyway.
It's about Shuna.
There's something else coming out soon. I forgot what it was.
Battlefield 6.
I'm
And it's
Battlefield
Marvel.
6 announcements.
I'm waiting for what'd you
E3 is
say?
happening.
Yes, I am excited for the E3 announcements.
That's this weekend.
There's like I don't know, but I meant like a game that's like has like abilities to like capture and move the mainstream. Is what I
Battlefield 6.
mean.
Battlefield 6 totally will.
It
Literally,
won't though. It won't.
It has been.
Oh,
It
wait.
literally has been.
Fuck me. The new Ratchet and Clank's coming
Literally
out.
all like on this. Oh,
That
shoot.
is,
I
heard
oh,
Ratchet and Clank
right, it
coming
is
out.
coming out.
And then
Okay.
the Mario Golf.
What?
There's not been much for Mario Golf.
Hey, look, no, fuck you. Mario Golf's the most hype game of the year. I love Mario Golf.
No, I'm not hating on it. I'm saying there's not been a lot of promotion for it. So like,
There hasn't been. They haven't released a trailer since like E3, and they say it's coming out in sometime in June.
No, I'm waiting for a new.
Kenna Bridge of Spirits comes out in August.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm really waiting for like a couple of games. I'm waiting for a couple of games. I'm waiting on the new Halo. We've been waiting on the new Halo.
Oh
So-
yeah, that's
My thing about Halo, I'm not sure. I probably will get it because I have every single Halo game.
mhm.
I also have
much.
every single Halo game, but that's just because Game Pass does me nicely.
Oh. I literally have like Combat Evolved from the old
on
Xbox.
disc? Oh damn.
Yeah,
That's
I'm pretty
that's
sure I have
history.
two
That's
copies
history
of
right
it.
there.
yeah.
Oh, Scarlet
Halo
Nexus
2,
is also
oh.
coming.
But there's
Halo
nothing.
3
Yeah,
is
it's
on.
coming, but there's nothing out. Games right now are dry. There's not much like that is
But it-
available to the public.
Scarlet Nexus is coming out in
Yes.
2 weeks.
I'm actually
2
looking
weeks.
forward to that.
Scarlet Nexus. I'm excited for Scarlet Nexus. That
I
actually
played-
looks good.
Alex, did you play Code Vein?
I played a little bit of it. I never finished it.
Okay, I played it and I actually played it through with Koopa the entire game. I haven't did
Nice.
all the endings though, but
Speaking of playing things through together,
the art
Alex.
style is the exact same
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of
Yeah, it
playing
looks
things
really
through
good.
together,
I'm really excited to Scarlet Nexus.
because it's by the same people.
Speaking
Mhm.
of playing things through together, Alex. It takes two. We gotta wrap that up.
Yeah, we gotta finish it. Yeah.
How's that going, by the way?
We can do it like Wednesday night or Tuesday night.
Well, it's honestly it's going pretty okay.
We're getting through it.
We're
Fair
getting.
enough.
I really like the game right now. We're about like what
Oh, yeah.
3/5 of the way through, I'd say.
3/5 is
actually-
a
actually,
very
no, I say-
specific
actually-
fraction.
I take that back because there's 9 chapters, and I think we're on the 5th one. So actually, we're more of like 4/9 of the way through, but still.
Sure. Frankly, I don't think in fractions like that.
I just sometimes do. I don't know why.
While you guys are doing that, I am training Koopa in the ways of Valorant.
You have been doing. I've
Yes.
been noticing you guys have been playing a lot of Valorant together. That's a game that we all play a lot of. Is Valorant? Which, if you don't know what Valorant is, it's a competitive 5v5 tactical shooter game. And yeah,
And yeah,
you can play it for free. Play Valorant.com if you want to go
Hey,
play it.
Valorant. This episode's
if only.
This episode is sponsored by Riot Games. Find out if you use the code JuicyButt in
Fuck
the
you.
item shop, you can get 0% off.
You can
And probably a weird
they don't
search
even do
history.
that.
get 1% off of a League of Legends skin.
Wait, what? League of Legends?
You know what you can use to
Oh, it's about the same.
to help you get League of Legends skins? Prime Gaming. That's sponsored by Amazon. Okay.
I mean,
There's so many
both-
good games coming out. Tales of Arise is still coming.
How is that going, by the way? Teaching someone how to play such a sharp game curve like that.
Sometimes I want to try my best not to
Throw
talk too
something.
much. No, because like teaching them strategy. Because he actually got into Brimstone and he's liking them, and I actually like how he's playing them. His smokes, he needs to learn how to smoke to benefit the team and not
Benefit himself.
No. So how he was smoke. Sorry, Koopa, but this is just a learning thing. Which I had to learn that too, being trying to become a controller. Is you want to give yourself a line of sight for your team. You want to control how your team looks and how your enemy team looks. Right? So if you obscure your team's vision as well as the enemies, entering a site,
net zero cost.
that's a net zero cost. You want to make it so that your allies only have to look this way, and your enemies can't look into that view site. And so Koopa does where we both can't see it entering an area, and so we both don't have line of sight of the area, and so
Your team ends up having to walk through the smoke, and then
it is a process.
And then gunplay.
yeah,
Gunplay is just getting
Gunplay
used
is
to
always
it.
the
Gunplay is
process,
not
yeah.
something you can teach overnight. That's just something you get.
He is getting better. He is getting
that's-
better. He is popping off. Not popping
I don't
off.
think you can
He
teach somebody how to do gunplay. I think you can teach them like the basic mechanics of how this gun shoots, how this gun shoots, how you should maneuver.
the only thing I can do is
But
like
I feel like
the only
the
thing I do
actual.
is like doing what I do to myself.
No, I feel like
I
with the gun.
Beat myself.
I feel like the only way like to teach someone gunplay is
sorry.
just just play the game.
Like a thing I learned
Like
is like
abilities
where
is
I'm
pretty
aiming.
is pretty cut and dry. Like obviously there's more advanced strategies like with the like one ways and stuff with smokes, but like I feel like with gunplay the best way to get better at something like that is just play. Because nothing really is going to simulate it. Even a game similarly to it, like CS, is nowhere near the same.
I'm literally just doing the same thing that I did with Koopa, is warm up with escalation and then just do 1,000 spike rushes. That's literally all I do.
That's a good
that'll
way.
help.
That's a good way to learn a character. That's a good way to learn a
Spike
character.
was, spike was to teach you how to like strategies for sites and for attacking and defending, and then as
Without playing on a 40-minute saga. Yeah.
being
without end up being
my
under
problem-
8 ton.
my part of being unrated by myself is I'm stuck with the same teammates for like over 40 minutes and I don't know any of them. So they're either good or bad.
And if they're bad, you're stuck with them for the
Yeah,
next
you're very
45.
stuck with them,
Either player wise or personality wise. So
They either suck or they have a bad personality. Which I
yeah,
won't lie, I've definitely been that person with a bad personality before.
Yeah, no shit, really?
I hate you.
today actually in a spike was like right after Cooper got off, I went 9-0 with Killjoy. In spike was
Nice.
pretty good.
He's getting there. I feel like I'm starting to get to the point where if we play with a full squad, I'm not forced to lock on the Sentinel role anymore. I can like expand my role. I can play things.
Yeah,
I can
mhm.
fuck around. I can fuck around and play Jet.
I play Initiators and Sage.
I'm trying to as you know,
I can play everything
in
that isn't a controller. That's basically my specialty. Is
I
everything.
actually really like playing in controllers. I really like controlling where you're looking. Good sir.
Really, I don't. I feel like there's too much pressure on me because if I get it wrong, it's done out.
Nah, just
But like with
nah.
Sentinels, it's so easy to just pick your shit up and put it down again.
Not with Sage.
Because
Well,
like
but I also don't play a lot of Sage.
I play a lot of Sage.
I don't play a lot of Sage. I can't.
Sage is just like,
Sage.
ha, you can't come this way.
Yeah, exactly.
That's literally it. It's like,
Yeah.
nope. Her wall is a nope. That's basically it. I'm actually,
until you burn an entire clip of breaking it.
Yeah.
obviously.
And I actually really like Valorant. At least for our friend circle, has been very weird because Alex is the one that got me into it, and then he took a break. He took a massive break. I kept playing it solo, or eventually I started playing with a couple of streamer friends, and then eventually, Nathan, did you get on your own or did I ask you to install it? I don't remember. All right, cool.
What answer?
No, that's fair. That's fair. No, and then eventually, me and Nathan started queuing,
Yeah.
and then Jordan slowly
Ooh,
worked his way back.
wait,
into
wait.
it.
I want to show you guys a video that me, Cooper, and Jordan played after you got off Shreyas. Okay, this was
Do you
unrated.
want to do it do you want to do it after the pod or?
No, this is funny. So I want to
This
show
is
it on.
funny. All right. Well,
Funny.
All
This is
right.
funny. Okay.
We'll put it on the pod. Put it
Okay,
on
I think I actually have. I can just share my screen, right?
Yeah. I'll click on it. And it's all
Okay.
bliss.
It's at 720 though.
That's fine.
30.
All right. Oh.
Okay. Well.
Oh.
Oh wait, that's not it. Okay, this is the clutch I did. This is not it though. What did I do?
I mean, we can't see it. We can't.
You guys can see it? Can you guys see
No.
my files? It should be. Oh, weird. It should be just there in my screen. No,
Yeah. Do you have a dual monitor setup?
it shouldn't be on that right now.
Okay, so then
Nope.
just pull up the other tab. Pull up the other. Yeah. Okay. Just pull up the other.
I can bring up the video player.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Just bring it on screen. Then is because you're sharing. You're sharing just your screen, right?
Yeah, this is just my screen.
Oh.
Yeah, make sure you're not sharing like a window.
Yeah.
Pretty
Don't make sure you're sharing the. Yeah. Make sure you're not sharing the.
Maybe am I sharing Discord?
You might be.
It looks like you're sharing
Yeah.
Discord.
Looks like
Yeah.
you're sharing Discord. Yeah.
Oh shoot! Yeah, I was on application too. Go.
There we are.
Is better?
Yes.
Let me see.
All right.
There it is.
It's not this one either.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
This is another funny one, but isn't the one. Sorry.
Which one is it?
It is. Oh, it's this one. It's with the ops.
All right.
Okay, you guys see that?
Yes. All right. Let's see it.
Sorry about the fuzz. I think I had the fan blasting.
I have it muted anyway. It's also doesn't come through because it's window.
No.
Or it's not window, it's screen. Let's see. What am I about to see? Oh, that's funny. That's actually golden.
And then the VOD were just all laughing.
Oh, that's quality.
Oh my god,
Good.
dude.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's funny.
Great stuff, man.
That's
It just pull up my gun. Is like, I'm out of here.
You know, we do indulge in a lot of Valorant. We need to get back on the site grind. I don't know. Alex probably won't be around for too much of that.
Killers in general.
Yeah,
I'm not going to be
I'm
allowed
drag him in
around for a
pod.
lot of things.
What'd you
Both
say?
because of my work.
Adamant.
I'm not going to be around for a lot of things. I'm only free like 2 nights a week.
That's true.
Like fully free. Like I'm free now.
You're free now, but it's
because
also
I worked.
It's also late into the night hours.
This is late into the night hours, and I go in at 10:30 tomorrow morning.
You know, at 10:30 tomorrow
Yeah.
morning. All right. Well, we've been going for around an hour and a half. I think that's a pretty solid place to wrap up.
Yeah.
Pretty solid place. Is there anything else you boys, Nathan, as you are the guest, is there anything else you want to say?
Brush your teeth. Close the lid on the toilet. And
Wait, do people leave it up? Is that a thing? Like, do people not just close the lid
Yeah.
as they
Yeah,
exit?
yeah.
Who
No,
makes
yeah,
it
they
up?
people. What? Yeah,
People, yes, people.
yeah. I mean,
That's disgusting. All right. All right.
that's the
Anything
thing.
else? Anything else?
Um,
Um. Don't bite the fork. Okay.
don't bite the fork.
That
What does that mean?
is then when you're eating, don't bite the fork. Bite the fork.
Yes.
Oh,
Don't accidentally bite
I
the
was
fork.
so confused. I'm like, why are you eating silverware, honey?
So those are my words of advice.
Do you want any like links in the description or something? Do you want me to put anything in the description?
Links.
Yeah, any like any
Um,
socials or anything you want down there, any charity or anything, any something do you want down there?
Guitar Tabs is a great website to get chords, and it's a great society. I
I
don't know.
don't want to no promo, no promo.
Yeah, I'm just
though.
joking.
No promo.
No, I'm nothing. I got nothing.
All right, well that
Um,
makes my description life easy. Thank you, thank you for watching. The name will be in the title. I haven't figured it out
Okay.
at the time of recording this.
I saw
But
it.
yeah, have a great day. Next one, same day in a week. Thank you very much and goodbye.
I'm summing it up.